You know how sometimes when you're using a standard AI chatbot,
Hmm.
it feels like, I don't know, talking to a really polite but slightly amnesiac customer service agent,
Oh, absolutely. It's that classic black box feeling. You type something in, you wait.
and you get what you get,
Exactly.
right? So we're back browsing the AI agent store, as we do, and I've pulled up the page for something called SillyTavern. And looking at this, it feels like the complete opposite of that lockdown experience.
It really is.
It's listed as a personal AI assistant, but this isn't an agent that's, going to go book your flights or anything.
No, not at all. The key to understanding SillyTavern is that you have to separate the brain from the body. Most tools we use, the interface and the AI model, they're all one package.
Mm-hmm.
SillyTavern is just the front end, it's the interface. It doesn't actually generate any text itself.
So it's the dashboard, but you have to supply the engine.
That is a perfect way to put it. It's middleware. You install it locally on your own computer, and then you connect it to whatever brain you want.
Like an API or local model.
Right, a paid API, a model on your own hardware, whatever. It's built for power users, for people who want to pop the hood and really tune how the engine is running.
And according to the listing here, those power users aren't just coders. There's a huge emphasis on creative writers, role players, content creators. Why is a technical tool like this hitting such a chord with artists?
I think it comes down to two big things: immersion and memory.
Okay.
If you're trying to write a novel or do a complex role play with a standard chatbot, you hit a wall. The bot forgets who it is, or it drops a major plot point from 10 minutes ago.
The dreaded context window limit.
Exactly. So SillyTavern tackles this with something called world info, or what the community usually calls lore books.
A lore book, so like a dynamic glossary for the AI.
Pretty much. You can feed it hundreds of details about your world's cities, characters, backstories, magic systems, anything.
But the AI doesn't read that whole book every single time, right?
Yeah,
That'd be
right.
super inefficient.
No, and that's the clever part. It uses keyword triggers. So if you mention the Great Sword of Fire, SillyTavern automatically finds the description for that sword in your lore book.
And invisibly pastes it into the prompt before the AI sees it.
You got it. It creates the illusion of a perfect, infinite memory.
That is a genuine game changer for long-form storytelling. You don't have to keep reminding the bot, hey, remember, we're on a spaceship, not in a coffee shop.
It just grounds the whole experience. And on top of that, you have character cards.
Okay, where are those?
They're shareable files that define a whole persona. Not just a prompt, but their personality, their speech patterns, their emotional state. It stops every character from just sounding like a generic AI assistant.
Now, I'm looking at the control features in the documentation here. It mentions XT script and quick replies. This sounds a little more technical.
It is, but it gets to that authority metric the agent store mentions. See, SillyTavern isn't trying to do the job for you. It's giving you tools, basically macros, to automate how the interface behaves.
So you can script an action to, say, force the AI to rewrite its last response or change the scene entirely. You're the director, the AI is the actor.
Precisely. And because it's open source AGPL 3.0 license, it's usually self-hosted. Your stories, your role plays, they never leave your local machine. No corporate data scraping.
So to sum it up, if you're tired of the guardrails on typical chatbots and you want to turn an LLM from a product you consume into a tool you actually wield, this seems to be the way.
It absolutely transforms that relationship into a much deeper, more effective creative partnership.
Well, you can find the link to check it out at aiagentstore.ai.
And as always, a huge thank you to everyone who has been rating the podcast. We really appreciate it.
We really do. Now, here's something to think about before you go. If tools like SillyTavern allow us to create this perfect personalized reality where the AI never disagrees, always remembers our specific context,
Right.
are we training these models or are we just training ourselves to prefer a simulated echo chamber? Something to chew on. See you next time.